Okay, hey guys, I'm just going to give you a really quick little story about how I started with doTERRA. I've done this a couple of times, but I keep on getting people requests that I do it for YouTube because I've been doing it on Instagram stories or Instagram live and it's not working for people. So here we go. I'm going to put this on YouTube. I might take this off or tuck it back so it doesn't bang on the speakers and the little microphone there. No, I'll just hold this out. Okay, so I'm going to try and keep this quick because I've got a meeting in 8 minutes. Let's try this. Okay, so my story with doTERRA is actually that 5 years ago, I started using Young Living. And Young Living were my entryway into good quality essential oils. Before that, I didn't like essential oils. I thought they were hippy-dippy bullshit. Excuse me. I just thought they were silly. Like I thought, what? I didn't get it. Which is funny because I'm a big plant nerd. I've always loved plants, I've always loved gardens, and I've always loved herbs and natural medicine. But didn't get that essential oils or anything more than nice smells, but I didn't even think they were nice. So then I got onto Young Living, and that is a beautiful story in itself. And I may one day tell that story by itself, but basically my beautiful friend, Fully Raw Christina, look her up on Instagram. She is incredible. She introduced me to Young Living, to essential oils. She had doTERRA, but mostly Young Living as well. Mostly Young Living, for a health condition that I had, and it did really, really help. She actually bought me, I don't know, like 8 oils, which is a lot of money. She bought me a lot of money worth of oils and sent me on my way after staying with her for a while. So my introduction to essential oils was a big gift from her, and I ended up signing up with Young Living under her. I loved the idea of that. And I then bought Young Living oils monthly for about 3 years. I had a lot of Young Living oils and I used them a lot and I loved them. I also heard along the way from Young Living this stuff about doTERRA. doTERRA stole all of our ideas. They're lesser quality. You can tell, you can smell their oils. They're like heaps lighter, all this kind of stuff. So I kind of had made this judgment on doTERRA and I thought, yep, no, they started later. They must have stolen Young Living's ideas, right? So I go on my merry way along life and I use my Young Living oils until I stopped using them. I stopped buying them monthly because I started traveling and I didn't want to spend money on oils every month and couldn't because I wasn't home to get the oils. So I started to run out of oils, and at the same time I saw beautiful doTERRA popping up absolutely everywhere, and there was a bit of curiosity in me. There's also a lot of judgment in me. And also one of the things I have learned through life is not to listen to others and always make up my own mind. So that was definitely something that I had in my mind and something that I knew I had to keep present. So I'd pick them up and I'd smell them and I'd think, do I resonate with these oils? And I found they were so different to Young Living. And if you've ever compared them, you know they are different. They're lighter. I find them lighter. I call Young Living oils denser, not in a bad way, like more like therapeutic or something's going on with them. Anyway, since I started using doTERRA, which I'll go into, I haven't gone back to Young Living. I haven't enjoyed Young Living oils since I've started using doTERRA. That's been a really cool experience. So I got back from travel last year in September, and I just finished my health coaching course, and I intuitively reached out to a girl, Talia Pretty, and I said, yo, I want to collaborate with you. She was a woman that was holding workshops and retreats for women down south of Adelaide. And I knew she was like a go-getter. She had this awesome energy, but I'd never met her in person. And I thought there was something in her that led me to her that I wanted to learn from. And there was something going on in my life. I knew I had this massive shift coming. I knew the end of farming had happened. I wasn't farming anymore. There was 8 years of organic farming come to an end. That was massive. And I knew that my green juice business was no longer lighting me on fire. It was no longer taking me places that I wanted to go. So I knew that the end of that was near as well. And I had finished my health coaching course. And so I knew 2 things for certain. I had a new business mentor coming. I love business mentors. I love looking up to people that are where I want to be, that are also like kicking goals and living in realms that I like really enjoy. And I knew I had some new ones coming because it's this type of business. I love business, and I knew there was a type of business I hadn't yet cracked into. The model of green juice, the model of the conventional business model was not interesting to me. I had employees, I had the superannuation thing going on, I had everything, everything. And I didn't like the model. I found it that I'd prefer to work with people that were owning their own business. So It's a whole nother story, and I will do a network marketing video. I promise I'll do a network marketing video. I freaking love network marketing, and I had already dreamed up network marketing before I knew exactly how it worked and what it was. So I'm like, yeah, network marketing, love it. Just got to understand it. Okay, so I knew that I had a new business mentor coming, and I knew I was going to start holding workshops, most likely for women, most likely in health, because I just did my health coaching course. But I didn't know exactly, look at that chin light. I didn't know exactly what the workshops were going to be in. So anyway, I reached out to Talia, and she said, hey girl, have you heard about oils? And sent me a video of Nick and Melissa. This is Nick Broadhurst and Melissa Ambrosini, and I'd never heard of them before. Melissa Ambrosini writes the books Mastering Your Mean Girl and Open Wide. Really cool books for women about empowering themselves and getting away from that negative voice in their head that tells them things that aren't great or tells them negative things. I'm in Colombia right now. I'm in Palomino. So I'm in this like hostel using their Wi-Fi, eating awesome vegan food, just to give you some context. So I knew that was going to happen. Well, hang on, Nick and Melissa, yeah. Oh, this meeting's coming up, so I'm trying to be quick. I probably shouldn't have done it right now. Anyway, so then I said, no, yes, I've heard about oils. I'm not interested. But I knew there was resistance there. So I totally fell into the resistance, and I said, okay, fine, bring your oils, bring them along. Let's go get a coffee and let's have a chat. So we met for the first time. We had a chat. It was interesting. I liked her energy. She was fiery. She was a go-getter. It was good. And then I said, okay, bring out your oils. Show me them. And she brought them out. And I could tell like she had been using them for a while, but maybe was pretty fresh as well. And that was fine. I was like, I could tell she had really good support, and I could tell she was firecrackery. And I knew that if I was going to sign up to a network marketing company with someone, underneath someone, it was either fully raw Christina, who was absolutely freaking amazing, or this girl Talia seemed like she had her head pretty much screwed on, or at least a really good energy. So I was like, okay, I think I like this. And I knew what I was doing. Then and there that day, I bought my Home Essentials kit, which is the kit that doTERRA recommend that you start with. So I got my Home Essentials kit, did it, $330. After traveling, I had hardly any money, and I went, you know what? Yes, because this is synchronicity. I'm being lined up. And then Talia said, let's book you in with your first workshop. So for 2 weeks' time, we booked a workshop for me to hold my first workshop, my first doTERRA workshop, and she was going to be there to help me. So straight away, I'd found myself a business mentor. Little did I know, though, that she was just a stepping stone to about at least 5 or 6 other amazing, awesome business mentors. And when I say 5 or 6 others, I mean those are the ones that I'm immediately in contact with, because doTERRA is like one big business mentor for personal growth, business growth, everything else growth. It is so diverse and epic. I can't even tell you. If you love mentorship, doTERRA is going to give you everything you need. So yeah, business mentor. And I just booked in a workshop for 2 weeks' time. So that's how it started. I held my first workshop with her, and then I held a workshop once or twice a week, every single week since, sometimes even about 8 a week I have done when I was going completely crazy. And in 9 months, so in 7 months, I got to gold in doTERRA, a gold rank with doTERRA. Yeah, which is fast. I think that's fast. And I'm 9 months in now, and it is my sole income. I run my team, and then I also work for Nick and Melissa, these people that I'd never heard about. They actually employ me to manage their larger team. So I am a manager of their team called the Path to Freedom, which is a team that I'm actually in, and I help to manage them and that team and help keep things ticking over there. So this has become my sole income. I can travel. I can be in Colombia. I can be anywhere in the world. It does actually help when I'm in countries where doTERRA is. So doTERRA aren't yet in Colombia. They're just opening in Ecuador, where my partner Carlos lives. And it helps me if I'm in Australia or America. But I can still do it from here. It's fine. I can enroll people online and support them online. So that is my story. Really quickly with doTERRA, I feel like there's so much more to say, but I love essential oils. I have fallen in love with doTERRA. Their quality of their oils is insane, and I've gone back to my Young Living oils, and I'm not interested in them. I get like repulsed by them. That's just me. I think there's a couple that I still really like, but most of them I feel like they're too intense for me. They're too intense, and the lightness and the beauty and the like simplicity of everything to do with doTERRA. The way they source their oils, don't even get me started. As a farmer, looking at how doTERRA source their oils, we don't grow our own oils. We work with farmers that grow the oils like from where they grow best. So we either harvest them wild, like Nepal, we harvest the wintergreen wild in the mountains, or we grow the oils in the climate they grow best in, and get rid of the middleman. So much of the essential oil industry is like riddled with crap. But basically the sourcing is horrible. There's these middlemen that work as the brokers for the farmers. The farmers get like nothing, and the broker gets all the money, and then just palm them off to all these companies that you buy your 100% pure therapeutic grade oils from. And so what I love about doTERRA is I know that the oils are coming from these farmers, and these farmers are getting looked after. So as a farmer, that makes me cry. When I watch the videos, I cry so much. It's kind of weird. I'm not really a crier, but I sit in the conventions, and I sit in in the meetings, in the trainings, and I get really emotional. I know that I'm here with doTERRA from a very much a soul alignment thing. Very much soul alignment. I did not ask for it. I just knew there were certain things coming from me, and doTERRA gave it to me. So I am always looking to work with people who are interested in a different way to do business, a different way to collaborate, a product that is so sexy and so aligned with ethics that are so high. My ethics are so high. I have been mostly vegan for vegan for 9 years, mostly raw. I've been organic farming, living in permaculture principles, completely unemployable because I will not go against my ethics. So I've had to own my own businesses. So I'm looking for people to collaborate with. I'm looking for people to bring onto my team that I can support, who want to grow this business, who want to travel the world teaching and sharing about essential oils. Wild orange is scientifically proven to boost your mood. And you can eat it. You can put it in chocolate and hot chocolates, and it's absolutely delicious. Right now I've got it on my lava bead bracelet, so I can just smell it wherever I go. So guys, that's my story, and I am seriously wanting to work with some real switched on sexy women or men, definitely men. I want more men in my life sharing these oils. My partner has just started working with me, starting to talk about working with me. We're going to start holding workshops in Spanish. I cannot speak Spanish yet, but like I said, doTERRA is opening in Ecuador, and he's going to help me hold workshops. Bless him. So we're going to get some men on board, and there are some awesome men spreading the word about this. There's one guy who's on my team who's looking at men's health, hormone health, and he's bought hormone supporting oils, and he wants to spread that with men, to let them know there's alternatives and ways they can support themselves that are natural. So hit me up. Introduce yourself to me, come and play with oils with me. I want to get you on board and get you using oils and change your family's life and help you change other people's lives, set you financially free, get you traveling the world, whatever you want. Yeah, that's it. How did I do? 15 minutes something? All right, I got a meeting now. Bye guys, you're super awesome.